Hey Jay, what's up? Damn, Jay, the first one in this bit. Monique, what's going on, darling? Miss Davis, what's up? I come to harass y'all real quick, if y'all don't mind. I give it a little bit more time, y'all, while y'all get in here. Let me do my little shout outs. Indigo Blue. Look at Priscilla, what's going on? Emmy Wild, always, always. V, Miss White, Shalise, all good. I like that. This little Mercedes been hunking me down for the longest, man. Let me get the hell on. I don't know what that's about. Get this hell on. Well, everybody, I wanted to talk to you guys about something real quick. Uh, and when I say real quick, it's been on my spirit for a long time to talk about this, but I never had the courage, and I'll leave it at that. I never had the courage to say it, and just until I start looking. Oh, this little Mercedes is just a little shithead. This little guy is bobbing and weaving through traffic. Whoa. Uh, I never had the courage to talk about this, due to my upbringing and, family issues. And they always say, hey, you don't talk about these people. You can't fuck with these people. These people here that had enough shit done to them. So don't stress about these people. Let's just set it and forget it. Let's forget these people. And I'm gonna make it clear in a minute what I'm talking about. But I wanna propose a question to everybody who see this right here. So, all the Hotepians and all the Aboriginal people and everybody that's saying, the black man had the land first on every land on the continent. They spew shit like the white man is a genetic something other made in a lab. All this shit, right? So I'm hearing this. And I said, you know what? Let me believe this shit for just a split second, y'all. I say just a split second. Let me believe it. I say now, I can't take somebody's word for anything, but I want to play the devil's advocate and ponder a little bit. So now, hear me out, people. If the black man, I know that we can't say black, we can't say African American, we have to say indigenous now. So they call us so much shit that we don't even know what we are. So just hear me out. So if the black man had every land on the planet first, the black man had every land on the planet first, and that's the starting point. Then they say the Indians. Then they said, well, the Americas was black. Then you got the Indians came second. That was on all continents. Indian people, not the ones with the dot on the forehead, the Native American Indians. Those type of people, those Indian, those versions. Now they say now the Indians had the land at one point. Then the Hawaiians say they the creator of everything. They had the land at one point. So I start thinking, people, if the and let's just go back to source because reality dictate the creator of life, Fertile Crescent, Africa, all that stuff there. Let's go back and say, hey, what if the black man did control every landmass there was on this planet Earth, on this great, beautiful ass rock that I love so much? Only rock I know. Let's say black people really did have this motherfucker. But throughout history, they threw all that shit away, which we know they did. They hid a lot of the black inventions, the black creators, the black civilizations. They hid it. They hid it. We know that. But this is my thing. If we had this motherfucker first, but they don't talk about our extinction, our termination, our downfall until 500 years ago, but we've been existing on this bitch prior, then scratch that one. Let me just jump into it. So, what we hear about and what we're taught about in school, for the most part, not the destruction of the black aboriginal. We talk about the destruction of the Native American Indian here in America. Well, I'll just keep it right local. We talk about the destruction of the Native American Indian, destruction of the Native American Indian by the white man. And now the destruction of the white man is being perpetrated by AI, believe it or not, being perpetrated by industry technology. So that's some shit that they can't whoop right about now. So they're gonna have to get a grasp on that shit real quick. They're gonna wipe their ass out, AI style. But back to the original thing that I'm talking about, good people, and just ponder me this: if black men and black women, natives, aboriginals had the land first, wouldn't it be conclude, I'm finna use the make up a word to make it sound like I'm intelligent as fuck right about now. Roll with me. Wouldn't it perplex and prepondering and all algorithmagoric and shit stands to state that the Native American arose and conquered the blacks that was on this land first? Now, I'm not asking you to just roll with me. I mean, I'm finna give you a little what my mind thinking. So you look at Mesoamerica, you look at Mexico, you look at all this right here, and you see all those people with black as fuck, dark like me, chocolate old mofos, beautiful people. There was various other colors, but I'm gonna just in my imagination say everybody was chocolate like me, and everybody had beards. So if that color, that black dominated, then the Native American Indians, the Taino Indians, any form of Indian descent, red man I say, came and conquered us, took over, conquered, whatever. Then the white man come and conquer and take over them. And now the white man is the dominant gene here, dominant motherfucker in authority. So wouldn't this is unpopular, because we were taught to have respect for Native American Indians. So I'm saying this shit was just a thought process. It ain't how I feel, it's just what I think. Now, wouldn't it be right for the Native American to get their ass handed to them by the white man because they came over and handed the black man his ass? Did anybody ever think about that? Maybe I'm putting it insensitive because I sometimes I get a little insensitive with my words. But if blacks controlled this bitch prior, the red man come over here because he wasn't native here, they say, because everybody got Indian in their family. Everybody got a red undertone to the skin once that sun hit their ass. I heard on National Geographic and the History Channel that Indians had slaves. So you telling me we just was a loose bunch of motherfucking niggas brought from Africa over here that everybody say, well, these big, burly, strong, thick motherfuckers that can work in the sun and outlast anybody. We just gonna enslave them bitches. From the red man say we gonna enslave them, even though we getting our ass handed to us by the white man. The white man say, bitch, we damn sure gonna get us a piece of them niggas. And it's like, what the fuck, man? And it been fucking with me a couple days. I didn't want to say it because I say, man, this gonna make you so unpopular, but what goes around comes around. And if the black man was the most indigenous male here, man and female, male indigenous entity here, and then the red man is accredited with owning this land in the white history books, they leaving out the simple motherfucking fact that the red man had to come over here and bust up the black Native American people prior to the white man ever stepping foot on this bitch. They came. Now hear me out. Now this a bitching rant because I get sick and tired of having to hold these motherfuckers in such reverence. What creates a red man? Now I read somewhere in history that China made it to this bitch before anybody, a neighboring nation. China charted the seas and they got over here to Americas and they started mixing with, China came over here, started mixing with, the blacks. The red, the undertone. So I think the Asians made Native Americans. Now, when the Asians made the Native Americans, that was a separate race altogether because they didn't fuck all the black people, all the aboriginals here, and they made them. So now when the Asians say, well, bitch, I'm done fucking, I'm done with this motherfucker. Let me get the fuck on back over here. Bitch, I want my etouffee Dunlong Fong shit. I want to go back over here. So they get their ass back across seas and leaving a mixed race of people, because we know that American Indians really do can go for Asians. They really can go for just a red Asian that done set out in the sun. And I'm not being racist. It just sounded sensitive. Trust me. It sounds worse than what I'm talking about. So now the black Aboriginal man is still over here lurking. The red man that was created by between a mix of the Asian and the black man, sort of like the mulattoes in Brazil. You follow me here? So now the red man here, they done came up with these different cultures and shits and tribes and shit, but they still own slaves. So when the white man came over here from England and British and Norwegian and all that other European shit, they seen that the black man was owned by Indians. So they say, well, bitch, you not gonna have this cascade of stocky, healthy people who ask you enslaving. We want that because we want to build our shit and we want to use your resources. So, you know, Thanksgiving, the pilgrims and the Indians, bitch, yeah, take a couple of these motherfuckers along with some food and let them do your work. The white man say, man, I have to work hard over there in that motherfucking place, so let me use the black man. So then they say, fuck these red man, they ain't us, let's go wipe their ass out. And then they wipe their ass out down to nothing, and now they paying them reparations. But people, it always made me think about something. I'm just ranting, so don't bother me. Y'all can tune out. It ain't mean shit. Nah, ain't nothing spiritual about this. I'm just ranting. I be thinking sometimes. So wouldn't it says that what goes around comes around is that the creation of the red man, Native American Indian, and I'm just keeping it right here with America. When they was created and they enslaved the Aboriginal blacks here, and then the white man come over and they start killing them motherfuckers, because the white man didn't kill off all the Negroes over here. They killed off all the red man. And they took possession of their property. That's in the books. Even if they own slaves, they took possession of them slaves. And that's why so many people sitting up there, oh, I got Indian in my blood. I got Indian in my blood. I got Indian in my blood. The family said it. Got Indian. And I'm thinking, man, we sitting up here, we can't talk about an Indian. We can't mention how they got their ass handed to them. We can't talk about fire water. The white man trying to be the Indian in some kind of pictures and dictation. The wolf, the eagle, the bear totem pole. All that shit is sacred. But then the people say it has no power anymore, which it does. But let me get to the point, because let me get to the point. My thought process, y'all, people, my thought. Let me get to the point. All these Hebrew Israelites, all these Hotepians, all these Hedemaru, Cantamarangs, and every other goddamn Pan-Africanistic motherfucker that's talking on these platforms and in this motherfucking industry of YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. None of these motherfuckers are speaking the truth. And I say this is where I call moving the goalposts or whatever it's called. They're leaving that critical part of history out, and they trying to group the Native American Indians in with the blacks to kind of keep their motherfucking culture sacred as a payback to, what how the white man did them. Well, we ain't gonna say in history where y'all Native American Indians came over here and fucked up these black people, Native American people. I mean, the original Aborigines, the original man that was dark skinned. Nobody wants to talk about that shit. Not Dr. Umar, not the Hotepians, not the Hebrew Israelite. They'll tell you everybody black and beautiful love this shit. But who conquered us first that gave a bitch the idea to put us in slavery, people? Over here in America. Because not all of us came from Africa. So I think the red man conquered the fuck out of us, or took advantage of the resort. The people here once, the Asians came over and fucked a couple of us and made them. That what was left over ended up becoming the Native American Indian red man, and they had slaves. Then the white man saw that they owned slaves, and the white man said, "Bitch, we gonna kill, take all your land, your property, and your slaves." And that's how we became slaves under the white man. Now this is just some shit I think about. But my thing is, why won't nobody address this as an idea, for the whole simple fact that maybe Native Americans got what they motherfucking deserve. I granted it's an unpopular thing, and I ain't, trust me, I got a dream catcher in my room. I got a dream catcher on the wall in my bedroom. So I'm not racist to them. But in my mind, in my heart of hearts of what I think and feel, I think the reason the red man got conquered in this state because they came over here and they did some atrocities to the black man first. These weren't just peaceful motherfuckers that this was their land. I think they conquered the beautiful, nice black people, indigenous people that was here already, and then the white man came after and say, "Well, bitch, y'all did it. We can do it, and we gonna get rid of y'all because we want y'all shit." That what typically happened. And I was thinking about that, people, and I'm gonna look at a little bit of this comment and see if y'all riding on what I'm riding on. Y'all can correct me if you want. I do not mind the criticism, good, bad, and different. But this is what I'm thinking, people. What y'all say? It became a cycle. Hey, Tara. They're referred to as $5 Indians. Okay. History repeating itself. This is what I believe. Because I can't imagine everybody saying blacks were here first. But then there's a separate race from the blacks and the red man. It's separate. Everybody can see it. You see them with the little shells and shit on their neck, the long straight hair, like an Asian person. You see it with that shit. We always got this kinky shit. We always got this nappy hair, this hair like wool. We always had it. We ain't never had that straight shit unless it was a mix. And I'm looking at the motherfucking shit, man. And I'm like, because I just can't imagine. I believe it's good in every culture, every person. I can't imagine the white man coming over here and saying we coming over here to wipe out the population. Somebody had to give them the idea. Somebody had to instill them with this, instill them with the idea to bring out this beast inside of them. And I think they got the idea because they saw that the red man had already enslaved us. But what pisses me off is that the Dr. Umars and the Hotepians and all these Pan-African people and all these people that got know the creation of civilization, where everybody come from, black man built the pyramid, all this shit, but they're leaving out that history. They trying to combine the black man with the red man and say both of them suffered these atrocities at the same time. No, the Indians enslaved black people prior to the white man coming over here and doing it. The white man just followed suit and did the shit a little bit better, exterminated their ass damn near, and took over their resources, which at the time was us. It's an unpopular thought. I get it. But goddamn it, it's on my heart, and I had to say it. Division tactics. I did my DNA, and I swear it unlocked the matrix, and I could see the timeline on paper. I'm telling you, Native American got coarse hair too. I haven't seen one. All the ones I seen, even when I see the real old school ones, I see the mix, the Native American and black mix with the coarse hair like this. But if you go look at a real Native American back there, the Iroquois and the Choctaws and all them shit, they got that straight dark hair like an Asian. I mean, this is my belief. I haven't seen everybody on the planet, so trust me, I'm not challenging. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Oh, I don't believe what I read in the book. This is what I'm speculating on this one right here. Because I think Native American people, the red man, came over here and conquered after they was created. They came over here and they conquered the black man. Then the white man came and conquered them. So now I think the only thing that's going to conquer the white man is AI, is technology, is industry. I just you're right. Whoa, hold up. God damn you, fuck nigga. Just jumped out the goddamn driveway of the place. Crazy bitch. Y'all don't mind me. I hate when people drive horribly. I know that the red man and the I know that the Asian and the black created the red man. I get it. But my thing is, why ain't nobody talking about in history? They leaving out that part to where I think the red man dominated the states. They said America was the red man's state. But it's like if they saying it, why they not adding the extra thing that I think should be added is the simple fact that the red man did some atrocities over here. The red man just was some peaceful motherfucking spear chucking hawk killers. The red man had slaves. It's stated. Just wild. It's just wild to me. Rod Hayes talks about it and the timeline. Rob Hayes, I got to go look this brother up. I need to see this right here because I mean, for the past like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, this shit has been on my soul, and I'm trying to figure out why is they're telling me the Indians conquered us too. I don't know. I granted I meditate a lot, and trust me, there is no Native American Indians around me. I mean, I live in the hood, baby. Ain't nobody here. You don't see too many of them, and if you do, they in Arizona. So I'm just sitting up here like, damn, why would the wrath of God source come down so hard on a race of people that you virtually put them on plantations in boxes and they haven't been able to thrive? I know they fucking, the race gonna fuck. These Indians, they fucking, they got couples, they got kids, but they haven't thrived and came back yet. Out of all the millions of blacks that done been slaughtered, all the millions of Mesoamericans that done been slaughtered, we still populate this bitch heavy. But why the red man haven't repopulated, people? It's a question, y'all. I mean, it may sound like I'm being disrespectful, and I pray that's not what it is. But I just got to understand. Get at the Seminoles. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Damn. I ain't know Ohio had this shit. I thought they just liked the sun. I have a neighbor in an apartment complex, is gay, black, gay, married to a white guy. How should I confront this person? Hell, that's on you, youngster theorize. That's between you and your God. I don't care. But people, and I'm looking at the comments right now. I should listen to Tariq Nasheed. I have listened to a bunch of stuff Tariq Nasheed has talked about. The same thing Dr. Umar has talked about. Very articulate brothers, and some of the shit they say, I live by. I revel in. I revel in some of the stuff they said because they make sense. Some of the shit, the new shit Dr. Umar talking about, I can't rock with at this point in the game. He got to get me on some old black is beautiful shit versus him entering the female and male divide. I mean, he got to do a little bit more explaining. So I'm not rocking with him. But granted, I haven't listened to anything Tariq has said in a long time. But I do love those way those brothers articulate and talk and the information they bring. But again, I haven't heard anybody address this one topic. Like, if the blacks was here first on all the lands, and let's just keep it with America. If the original man on this bitch was dark as me, black as me and you, all that shit there, why do we say this is the Indians' land? History is written by the conquerors. So, and the white man who conquered the Indians are writing the books. So they're saying that this land was the Indians' land. But then you go back to trace all the bones, all the DNA, all the shit. They say that black people was here first. See, they saying one thing and they throwing our hand the other fucking way. They saying blacks were here first, but then they'll turn our head and say, well, this land was the Indians. Blacks was here first, but no, Indians were black. When clearly, an Indian man is a mix of an Asian and a black person. But how did they get to control America? How old Swanto ran this bitch? It's always to keep our history hidden. So, do you think? And I mean, this is just something that been fucking with me for about 2, 3 weeks, and I keep saying I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. But and I don't know why I would trigger the day to talk about it. I was just at Ross getting my daughter something for Valentine's Day, and and I seen somebody ask me for my phone number, and I say no. I say I ain't gonna interfere with you, sweetheart. I say I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not gonna interfere with what you got going on because I got some shit going on. So let me be. And I said it all nice. And the person used the word sassy. I ain't never been called motherfucking sassy. I ain't know how to take it. But when they said, "Oh, you a sassy nigga," and I'm like, "What's sassy? Isn't that a term for a woman that's looking good and feeling good? She's sassy." That's what I take it as a compliment to a woman. And I'm like, bitch, why the fuck I got to be sassy? I'm saying this in my head. And then as I walked out the store with my gift for my daughter, and it's like, that shit triggered me, man. And I say, I'm pissed off. Let me talk about this shit I want to talk about. So I don't know what the fuck it means. Oh, that's the talk for a gay male. Oh, wow. No wonder that triggered me. I'm heterosexual. Dude say he's strapped for the people. Hey, if they fuck with you over your sexuality, dude, bust their ass. Shit. It's your right. Get rid of their ass. You don't take that shit. That be you. Sassy is equivalent to when men say, "B, I want you anyway," when you turn them down. I don't know. I don't know these lingos. Listen, red-blooded American black male. I don't give a fuck. Sassy in my day when I was growing up, you said a woman was sassy when she had a little attitude and she put on her high heels and she walked past you, bow-legged and bending corners, and you like that shit. Oh, she's sassy. That's how I took it. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I got on some motherfucking Clarks and some tight ass jeans with a t-shirt. Bitch, I can't be too sassy. So it just pissed me off deep down inside. And and that type of thing. So it pissed me off. So I needed to vent. And that shit, and I'm venting about this whole Indian thing because I think I think these people, these black Pan Africans and Hotepians and everybody else, I think they leaving out a crucial role for our children. I think they're purposely hiding the fact that the Native American wasn't so sweet and innocent and religious and buffalo hunters and use every part of the animal. I think these bitches came off as savages, man, at one point in the game. And for the original people over here, they fucking enslaved them. And then when the white man, as the history book show, came over here, they saw that they was running the bitch, and they said, well, let's take rid of these motherfuckers. And they just took possession of the property. So, and again, and I asked myself, how could a black man be enslaved by such a small amount of people? The majority of the blacks that was here, and I'm talking about pre understanding that we are indigenous to this land, when they got us here on the boats, the thinking of that they got us here on these boats. How can they bring so many people over here and just a small amount of white men can control such a vast amount of tribal warriors, gods and queens, medicine men, whatever, over here and make them and subjugate them to doing manual labor, cooking and hurting themselves and being okay with being unalive out of anger? It had to be a stepping stone prior to them. And I think if everybody would, I think if the Pan Africans would call a spade and say, well, yeah, the red man enslaved them. They enslaved them before anybody. I think that'll uproot a lot of shit and that'll turn this internet upside fucking down, people. But I think the agreement that the American government made with the red man was the fact, like, since we wiped y'all ass out and took this motherfucking land, bitch, and we paying y'all reparation, we gotta omit some shit from the book. We'll take the motherfucking hit that we wipe you out. We'll take responsibility and blame. We fuck y'all over. Yeah, boy, we took y'all shit. We'll say it. We'll let that be in the history book. We'll say it. And but what we won't say is the simple fact that we saw you all in control of this bitch, and you guys taught us how to do the atrocities. You guys understood how to subjugate the nice indigenous man over here, hunter gatherer, fruit pickers and shit. You taught us how to do this. We followed suit and just made it right because we can be real dangerous. Bitch, the only thing we had to do is fight over there in Europe, bitch. That's all we did was fight. It's cold over there. The sun don't shine too good. Bitch, we angry. We ain't getting no vitamin D. Dicks ain't long. Whatever you want to make a joke about this shit. They came over here and they did the shit 10 times worse than what the Indians did, and they did it to them. So I think in order to pay reparation to the red man, for them to decimating their ass with smallpox and everything else, they omitted some shit from the history books and took the hit. Because they knew they were going to be the dominant power source, and they knew that can't nobody fuck with them. But I really do think in my heart of hearts that the red man was the first one to come over here and hand the black man, the indigenous black man, his ass. And the whites came over here and say, well, they did this atrocity to these people, and those people are resources, man. Those people are livestock. Let's take their livestock and they fucking land. Fuck them. And then that's when they wiped all the red man out. And now we fall under them. Because you don't hear about the white man killing off the red man no more. They want to be them. And they put them on protected plantations. And what you think they finna do to us? What you think AI gonna do for the black man? I'm finna bring you up to speed on some shit. If the black man unlocked the algorithm for AI, don't you think he put a God code in there? See, this is the shit that I'm thinking about. If a black man got the computer code to unlock AI's full potential, he would be a goddamn fool if he wouldn't have put a God code in that motherfucker. And now, even though AI is going to come back, computer technology, whatever, is going to sense the atrocities that done happened, I think they're going to sit up there and put us on plantations and reservations. And they're going to say, well, we can't fuck with these people no more. So let's set them up really good. 15-minute cities, however you want to look at it. And it'll be omitted in history that the white man did anything because they AI gonna like, well, shit, bitch, we control history, we control what's coming before you. Everything is digital now. We gotta make it where y'all ass didn't do nothing. Everything was just peaceful, harmonious shit, and this is how it's gonna be. So everybody's gonna be wiped from history, all the atrocities, and it's just gonna be, this is what's gonna come up 5 generations from now. We won't even know about slavery or anything. This is what I think. It's called Noble Savage, and helps Western colonizers justify their actions by wow, I didn't know that word. Use copper colored folks are the redskin, aka red man. For example, the Washington Redskins, we are the indigenous American Indians. Indigenous American Indians. Our copper colored red man. I get it. But I'm just saying, if everybody, the black man, people from Africa, big nose, thick lips, beards, dark skin, if they keep saying we was here, and then everybody know that the Asians in the black mission made the red man, Asians left. It's all in the history book. It's a timeline, people. Only thing I'm saying, I'm not disputing what anybody is who run this bitch or anything. My thing right here is saying Why won't nobody address the simple fact that if the black man was here first indigenously, the red man and the black man did not exist together because they don't like us half of the fucking time. We can't get along. We don't understand. They owned us as slaves. We never owned them. Why can't somebody just admit, for the simple fact that there is a possibility that the red man came over here and bust up the indigenous man's ass, handed his ass to him, took over, enslaved him, and then when the European colonizers come over here, they see that the red man was running this bitch, and they say, well, bitch, I want your resources because our shit dwindling. We got to send shit back to the crown. And then they did it better than them. And we was already domesticated and subjugated. So we just went to the next master. I mean, this is what I believe. I'm still African and Asian. I do got some checky motherfucking eyes. Maybe some of that Asian blood, maybe some of that Asian sperm spunk done got off in the DNA somewhere down the line. But I can tell you one motherfucking thing. Mixing me with a little bit of Asian made me good looking as motherfucker, boy. Ow, woo! They mixed that bitch up completely good on my half. I don't know about other people, but these little chunky little slanted ass eyes really add to the nose and the lips, baby, and the cheekbone. So thank you, Attila the Hun man. Carson, Carson Brown said, "Can I say something for?" What can I say, Carson? I'm a little Japanese. Hey, I don't know how to speak Japanese. I love anime though. Genealogy is the key. You will find out a lot. A lot. It's free and don't take long to search and understand who you are. I know who I am. I know who I am. Family from Barbados. We came over here uh, by way of Gerald. I'd leave it at that. Gerald got over here, and if I'm not mistaken, my research came from Barbados, the Westminster part of Barbados at that too. Gerald got over here, and I want to say like 1763 or something like that. He came over here from the island of Barbados. It probably wasn't even Barbados back then. I don't know, but he came over here, and that what started the family on this soil here. So Gerald, that's where it stops from. That's where it starts in Americas. Gerald. Oh, awaken the heart. I'm just talking about how people ain't talking about how Native Americans enslaved black people, and then the white man just decimated and took their resources, which was black people too. And I just upset at the simple fact that when I do my history search, natural regular history search, that it all about they put Native American and blacks in the same grouping. You know, they don't want to say we were separate, or they don't want to show the timeline to where the Native American man ruled the America. This wasn't his land. He ruled America. He ruled the indigenous blacks that was here, and then the white man came and did the same thing. So that's why I titled this thing "What Goes Around Comes Around." I mean, it's a possibility, and I'm not saying I'm true. I wasn't there. They wasn't beating my ass, and they wasn't making me hunt buffalo, baby. I would drive my ass to the grocery store real quick. It just come from Target. They was out here playing tag. Comes from the Barbados, the West Indies, Caribbean, Haiti, Jamaican, etc. American Indians as well. I get it, Radiation Wizard. I love that name, by the way. I get it, but I'm just trying to understand if black people controlled the entire earth. We was on every continent. Why do they say black people ain't red people? Why do they separate it? And then the question is, if they know something to separate it themselves, why can't we see who control who? Because the black man wasn't controlling the red man. They not saying the black man was America's indigenous species. They saying the Native Americans was. This is history book. And everything I look at, timeline, PBS, whatever, the red man owned slaves. I grew up. You got Native American in you. You got Indian in your blood. That's why your hair don't lock up. I have to go through hell to get these locks. Because your hair gets straight in this. So I'm hearing all this shit. So, but nobody ever telling me, they say don't speak bad about the Indians. They done been through enough. The white man took them down their own reservation. And I was thinking, what goes around comes around. If they was created, designed, whatever, came over and conquered us, the white man came over here and conquered them. Now it's gonna be a bigger fish to conquer him, and then after that another bitch to conquer that, until it all just go into a melting pot till nobody know who the fuck they is. And then that put me on the shit about the banning of the books here in Florida and all that other shit. How the race books they don't want to show you race books. I think it wasn't because the white man don't want us to see. I mean, that's part of it. Don't get me wrong. Don't want us to see the atrocities that he and his family did, and these people still living and grew up, and they holding permanent positions in society right now. I don't think that's the only thing, because pictures is a motherfucker. Pictures is a motherfucker, right? And the pictures have been put out there, and they were taking a lot of still shot Indian photos back in the day. They were taking a lot of them. And who's to say that they're not purposely trying to hide it and say that Indians were these majestic ass people and they wasn't war torn unless you fuck with them? That's when they do on war parties and fuck with you. Who's to say they wasn't so ambitious enough to take over a culture and hide it and make us do that shit? It's just something I think about, people. Aboriginals in Australia are the earliest people. I beg to differ. Uh, so the way my philosophy, I don't think the Aborigines are the earliest people. I just think they preserve their culture longer than most. I think that life sprung up all over this planet at the same motherfucking time. I don't think, because they don't say Australia is the Fertile Crescent. They don't say that's where life sprang from. They say the shit sprung from Africa and panned out during Pangea and all that shit there. I'm thinking life sprung up where God wanted life to spring up. And it sprung up all over this bitch. But I mean, the Aborigines of Australia, they preserved their culture longer and shit. Then who preserved their culture as long as them? The Mayo, the Mexican, the what you call them, the Aztec, the Mayans, all them people. They preserved their culture just as long as the Aboriginal man. Those are the two dominant motherfucking cultures on the culture preserving people on this bitch. That's what I think. Damn, Radiant Wizard. I ain't gonna touch that one. I'm finna start reading Radiant Wizard comment, boy, cause he'll turn this bitch into a whole podcast. I have Schnitzel on this bitch cursing me out. I ain't gonna repeat it. Do the thug shake. I don't know what that is. KL. Hey Baron, I'll let you book a conversation with ME and we can chop it up. Oh, with me, so we can chop it up. Okay, yeah. Send me your information. I'll book a consultation with you. They just say blessings. Yeah, don't feed into them. Oh my god. Next thing Schnitzel Hop gonna be on this bitch. You racist. No, I am not. I just had a question, people. That's all. I just want to propose a question to y'all. Where is it in the history books when the Indians dominated this bitch through wartime through force? Where is it? Where is it? Find it for me. Help me out. If I'm wrong, give me the information. Help me get this nagging shit out of my head that the reason the white man conquered the red man was because they saw what the red man did to the black man. Help me get that out my head. I welcome any information. Y'all got the emails and these bitches. Send me the information I can look up the way they say we the same goddamn people. Cause it is not true. You can't have a Hotepian and all these other Pan-Africans saying one thing, and then the history book saying one thing, and then nobody's talking about asking the questions about it. We don't get nowhere unless we ask questions. Why did the white man feel he could come over here? Because he didn't come to a land to be a savage. He had to be taught to be a savage. So who taught him to be the savage? The peaceful black nigga that they enslaving? Or the red man who they say owned the motherfucking land? The red man who was a representative of this bitch, who had the black man enslaved in chains. I mean, these are what I'm asking. And no shade on the red man, because I wasn't there. This is history. I just want somebody to talk about it to make me feel like I ain't crazy. I don't know if my ancestors putting this shit inside of me. I don't know. I just want help with this. Because it's triggering me. Conventional history teaches the Welsh. I get called racist quite often for speaking the damn truth. And all I do is laugh. I, didn't they call the red man savages? They said they were savages. They said it. But why would they say it? If you gonna walk up to me with a basket of motherfucking food and a buffalo ass, a buffalo thigh so I can eat, bitch, you my savior. You good people. We buddies, we cousins, we kinfolk. But they say these motherfuckers were savages, baby. Why would they say that? The bitch that's offering you food. Cause they saw what they were doing and then they like, well, bitch, I ain't going back over there to that cold ass motherfucking Europe. Bitch, I need this sun, I need this fresh fruit. Look at that, a whole goddamn deer just ran in front of me. I ain't seen a deer ever in my life. I'm over there eating pork all my life. I want that, eat that motherfucking deer. So they say, bitch, we gonna stay over here. They say, well, if we stay, we ain't gonna get no support from the crown. And they say, well, bitch, we don't need support from the crown. We got infrastructure, we got housing, we got all this shit. Well, bitch, I'm not gonna be building all this shit all day long. Man, let's take these motherfucking slaves these niggas using and use these bitches to do the same. They already domesticated as fuck because the red man done it. And after that, they say, bitch, this is a go for all. Let's do this. So they called their homeboys over here. Bitch, let's do this. Then they get to fight with Britain and the European colony, the crown, for independence in America because they didn't want to go back. People, I'm putting the shit in my head in the timeline. But who taught them to be such angry, bitter people when they came over here? They had to get the idea for somebody because they wasn't looking for new land. Europe was big, man. They found new land and they conquered this bitch, and the people who conquered this motherfucker made this motherfucker's theirs. And they just followed suit. Oh, venison is the healthiest meat. Yep, there's a lot of islands where nobody's seeing them, where nobody can touch them. The white man. Huge G say, hey, what's up? Check out a book titled Ecological Imperialism by Alfred Crosby. I damn sure will. I be ordering so many books and reading so much shit in here. Man, it's crazy. Cassidy. Hi, Cassidy Brown. Thank you for joining me. With capital letters and cry emoji. Everybody, that just was a question. I mean, don't mind me. This is my little daily motherfucking rant. I thank y'all for listening to me to say this bullshit here because I just want to know. And everybody with these platforms, nobody can talk about. I'm not hearing anybody talk about the atrocities the red man did. And I ain't trying to demonize the red man. I don't care. I wasn't there. But I want my history to be complete. Who taught the white man to be such savages? What did these people see when they got off them motherfucking ships that made them say, I can do it too? Because if they would have came over and they would seen everybody singing Kumbaya, I can't imagine the white man being so dangerous and so deadly and so devious without being shown how to be this way. And he say, I see a bitch, I see a bitch praying to a goddamn stick. Let's kill him because he's praying to a goddamn stick. I don't see it. Granted, I wasn't there. I don't know the ideology. But somebody had to show this man how to conquer, dominate, and enslave in order for them to be the enslavers. Because over there they had serfs. They had people that they would mistreat, beat up, fuck over, but they saw people that looked like them. And when they came over here, you seen somebody 6'8", thick, muscular in the sun, some shit that the sun would tan your ass up. I can't work in that sun. I can't go out there and beat that motherfucker. And there's only 13 of us and it's 10 million of them. So they employed the Indians to teach them how to do the shit. Then they wiped their ass out. I'm just thinking. His white mama taught him, oh, the chain getting loose in this bitch. The chain getting loose. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God, boy, y'all funny. Oh my God. Demons have a lot to do with this. Y'all rough, boy. Man, I'm getting a lot of text messages. Oh boy, somebody saying nigga. I don't like what you talking about. Shut up. You did. You see Drake's meat leak. I wasn't looking for Drake meat leak. What about Drake meat? Is it some kind of new product on the internet? I mean, celebrity meat. Do you eat it? I don't follow that type of stuff, people. But if it's something uh, like Sexy Red, I like picking at her. That's my cousin. But I don't know anything about Drake. It's very huge. Oh, talking about this man dick. Well, why the fuck would I go looking at? Why the fuck would I search the internet to look for Drake's dick? I got one of my own. I'm blessed. I don't want to look at the red man dick. I don't know. I'm sorry, people. I don't care about his dick. I got my own damn dick. So, no disrespect, but fuck Drake dick. Literally, ladies, go for it. I don't care about his cock. Why would I look that up? 209 Honda Civic said, can I see it? Jesus Christ in heaven. Oh, them trolls, okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't care for Drake one way or the other. He makes some great music. That's about it. The Baron showed him. Shut up! I get canceled on this bitch. I get canceled. Whole DM box full. Well, Baron, I know you're a spiritual nigga and you protecting your spiritual energy at this moment, but can I just sample the meat? No, I ain't showing nobody shit. I'm stingy dick season. These damn weirdos. Oh. Oh my God. I don't know how to do this shit. Driving while taking it. I'm parked. I'm parked. I'm parked in my driveway. Everybody, I just wanted y'all enough on Drake's dick and mine. Let's not talk about Drake's dick and mine. I just wanted to ask y'all that question. They sell that at Walmart. While y'all ain't here trolling, hit the like button. Yeah. While y'all ain't here trolling, hit the like button, man. Go ahead. I ain't blocked y'all yet, trolls. I appreciate you even showing up. Ancestors for knowledge, and they'll guide you to the truth. That's so right. Go within and meditate and get answers. I like that. Victor, I want to go. I'm gonna go in and get answers, but I just want people to start talking about it because I just don't want the whole thing to be swept under the rug. Because the white man is made to feel so guilty, and we demonize a lot of people for talking shit about the red man. But in my mind, there's no culture that's pure. So the red man had to do something to get that type of karmic from the universe. And I think the to justify what them people did in some wicked form of way was the simple fact that they had already enslaved the black man. I really do believe that because you don't hear nothing negative about them. They saved the pilgrims. They was very gracious people. They was all that shit there. They had warring factions between each other, but that's that. But then they said when the black man came over here on the boats, that the white man, the Spanish man, brought him from Africa over here on the boats. Then we overpopulated the red man here. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Each indigenous tribe has its own origin story and oral history. That's true. Amal, stop threatening people with that, with exposing them. Man, just come in this bitch and y'all chill. How can the troll fight the troll, man? Enjoy this motherfucker. Enjoy the motherfucking talk, man. Y'all supposed to be laughing, joking, talking shit to each other. Ain't nobody sitting up here got time to be worrying about where a bitch live. Who cares? Ain't nobody gonna pull up on nobody, man. Just enjoy the motherfucking live. Stop threatening people, man. Y'all, this life. Western indigenous are very different from Eastern. I'm gonna hide these motherfuckers. They crazy, man. They freaking me out. They freaking me out because now they talking about hiding Drake, finding Drake and shit. I'm learning how to use this damn thing, y'all. So I just hit they motherfucking ass. Information for different folks. It would be. When they talking about killing each other, one thing about the red man, when the white man wanted to enslave the red man, they would not work. Jesus Christ. They would dread, they still catatonic on their ass. Wow. Oh my God. Indian was not going for that. I don't know, but they wiped their ass out, Conjure Woman. They got rid of all they motherfucking ass. But people, I just wanted to bring that to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hold you up no more. I know I did a little rant. I said a little crazy shit. But again, If y'all find some information that can tell me some of the atrocities that a red man did to the black man in America, I mean, I would love to see that because I don't think they were just so. I don't think they were just so majestic. I think they had already enslaved the black man and they got like karma. So that's just my take on it, y'all. So if I pissed anybody off, I don't care. It's my take on it. Show me different. Prove to me different. Prove to me different. I want Dr. Umar, Tariq, and all the Hotepians and the Hebrew Israelites and everybody who got a platform to talk about that shit. I just can't imagine a black man being so motherfucking weak that over the course of 400 years we degenerated. Man, we had to be enslaved long time because we wasn't warriors like that over here in the States. In Africa, yeah, man, they was over there getting that shit down. That was already divided. Over here, man, America, they were chilling, man. We were chilling. We were on the plane, running and fucking. I don't care if I piss anybody off. I don't. I just try to get it to you raw. Oh shit, Black Pearl. If you could text me his name or email me his name, I would love that. I would like to look at him. Coming to you, do you? I like that. But yeah, it got to be something, man. Because I don't think somebody just go fuck up people for no reason. You have to be taught how to be bad. Humans are not born bad. I don't give a fuck if you say they were created in a jar. Motherfuckers ain't born to be bad. Somebody have to teach you how to be this shit. And when them people were running because that island was over there, because they were running from the colonies over there in Europe, they came over here for a better life. They didn't come over here to be slavers. They just learned how to be slavers. And who taught them how to be slavers? If the history book said that America was the Indian man's world, but then you go further back and dig up bones, it's all related to the black man. I mean, I'm just asking the question, people. Find somebody that's gonna talk about that shit, and I listen. I even paid $2 for their podcast to hear it. They could have been cursed. There, the Mormon Bible said, because the people, the angels, or the angels in heaven who didn't want to fight at all. They were peaceful people. They didn't want to take sides with the devil. God. They were cursed to be black. The Mormon Bible say that they were cursed to be black because they stayed. And they, you know what everybody say? God hate the lukewarm. So I'm like, nigga, that shows we were peaceful people until you showed us how to be warriors. We was peaceful motherfucking people till you showed us how to do this shit. I'm just pissed off because I'm 2% Indian probably. Choctaw, Navajo, Blackfoot, Cherokee, Omicron, Persei. I'm one of them. You choose. I like. Look, fly a rainbow in, man. F1, you. I don't even know how to say that name. I'm trying to fly your rainbow, fly your Royan. Hey, I don't know how to say it, but you cold with it. He talks about how the Anasazis were enslavers. All right, I gotta look this brother up. Fire Rain. Oh, okay, I had it right. Fire Rain, you cold with it, sister. Fire Rain, don't fuck off. Ah, Fire Rain, but in your reading, you so nice. Fire Rain, yeah, I got an opinion. Like fire and rain, I get it. Whew. Everybody, I'm finna let you go. I'm finna get in here. I gotta start my reading. What time it is, y'all? Oh man, I gotta start my readings in 30 minutes. Everybody, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this shit. I'm getting ready to go in here and start these reading. It was just some on my mind. Thank you guys for letting me entertain y'all, listen to you. Hey, drop a comment, share some of these bitches if you want to. But I just want to know. Ask yourself the question, people. Why aren't they showing anything negative in mainstream media about the red man if everybody can agree that the black man had the land first? Why in America? Why they not showing anything negative? It's because it was part of the reparation package they made for the red man to hide the fact that they was this right here and that they would back out the shit. That's what it is. All right, everybody, I'm finna let you go. He sent pilgrims to the red man and Christian to the Africans, but it's same science and chemistry. The white man had something with the yellow man. Yeah, I like the way the dude talk. But I'm finna let y'all go. Everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. So tried.